In this problem, we have 60 people on a roller coaster, and in this case we're looking at the men. So the men have a mean weight of 194 pounds with standard deviation 68 pounds. So off to the side I'm going to put that information. Mean is 194 and standard deviation is 68. Okay, now we have 60 people on a roller coaster and total weight is 12,000 pounds. What is their average weight? So I'll take the 12,000 divided by 60, and that gives me 200. So that's how we get 200 for part 1. Now in part 2, it says if a random sample of 60 adult men, so here we have our information about adult men, ride the coaster, what is the probability the maximum safe weight will be exceeded? So we want to find the probability that the average weight, so X bar for this sample, is greater than 200. And the way to do that is to use normal CDF because we're working with the normal distribution, and whenever we want to find a probability with the normal distribution, we're going to use normal CDF. Now this is that the sample mean is greater than 200, so it's a little different from the first problems that you saw with this, but let's see what we're doing. So we want to know the probability that the average weight will be greater than 200 pounds, because if the average is greater than 200, that means that the total of the 60 people will be more than 12,000 pounds. So we're going to go from 200 really to infinity, but we will put 1e99 into the calculator, and that's our approximation for infinity. Now the average for the men is 194, so I put that for the mean, comma, I'm going to run out of room here, so I'll put it underneath. The standard deviation, it's not just 68, and here's where that sample mean comes into play. When we are finding a probability about a sample mean, then we take the standard deviation and we divide by the square root of the sample size, which is 60 in this case. So I'm dividing by the square root of 60. And when I put that into my calculator, I got 0.2472. So I've got 0.2472. That's not a very good 4, but that's what it is. And it had said to round the answer to 4 decimal places, so I did that, and that is our final answer.